And there we are. Hello, everyone. This is Ninja DC joining you again for the last, for now, Star vs. Forces of Evil Season 2 React. Because hiatuses suck.
Yep.
Anyway, join me again is Unova.
Look what's directly behind you. Is it a star? Is it a moon? No, it's Unova right in front of you guys, here for this mid-season finale time. Woo!
That was your first draft of that speech, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Off the cuff.
So, little known fact, we don't actually rehearse these reactions.
Nope.
Which,
in case there was doubt in your mind.
Yeah.
And DC doesn't.
I know that's the
cut
proper
things.
thing to do these days, rehearse them ahead of time and then pretend it's all off the cuff. So we don't sound completely stupid, but yeah, I think we're pretty much lost on that anyway.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure DC not cutting anything down makes it really obvious that we're just doing it just free form.
Well, some of the stuff that comes out of our mouths is just too insane to cut, so yeah.
Alright. Jenn?
Hello, it is Jen, and welcome 2017. Happy New Year, everybody.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm good. Whoever borrowed my flamethrower to set fire to 2016, I will need that back, please. I know you are having some fun with it, but I got to return it in the morning. So if you could kindly give that back, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Cadet Redshirt, reporting for review.
Yes, she is.
So it's just so straightforward and not fun.
And from a critic first and a fan second, I am the second opinion, about to react to the last Star vs. episode to date. I'd like to say that I really feel the pain of the people who have had to wait months on end to be on what happens next in Star vs. But I can't because seems that it pays off to be a procrastinator who doesn't get to this stuff until just now. It's like,
a
I
procrastinator.
don't see what all the fuss is about. I didn't have any trouble waiting. Anyway, I'd hate on 2016 like the rest of the world, but I don't know. I think that we lost an interesting year. 2016, it's one of those years like 1984, 1999, 2012. It's just, it stands. Now we're in 2017. It's like,
the millennium is just going through
Whatever.
its rebellious teenage phase. Don't worry about it.
Then maybe this will be the year.
17. That's too many syllables to be interesting.
Maybe this will be the year that it decides to straighten up.
Hopefully, it's almost going to graduate high school.
Oh, that's right.
Then
it'll be
2016 was just the knell of the pain and horror to come.
Time will tell.
No, we will not believe. We will not believe in bleak horizons. We will make 2017 awesome. At least I know I will. I made a post for it earlier, and I was like, if you saw my post, I put like Medea on there with a hallelujah thing on there, and I remembered.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I remembered like in one of the Christmas Medea movie, and in the Medea Christmas movie, she was like, "It's Christmas, and I'm taking everything I want up in here." So I decided to put on my own spin on it. So I was like, "It's 2017, and I'm taking everything I want up in here."
I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky.
Oh my gosh!
Eagles flying higher.
You guys know we need.
We'll just let him.
Let him. You know we needed one.
Yes, we did. Now all we need is somebody to do like a musical accompaniment along with that.
Tell me where my future's lying. 2017.
All right.
Hey, why not?
Is everyone ready for some Star?
Yep.
Yes.
Ready.
All right. Press play and
Oh
3,
gosh. Yeah.
This is fine.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Ding.
Yay, the kiss is back. Yay.
Mwah.
Get a room, you kids.
What?
Hey, I did not. You do not know who I kissed. It did not say it was anyone in particular.
Well, like I said, whoever you did, get a
What?
room, you kids.
Maybe it was nobody.
Sure.
Well then. I see how it is. Fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm good.
Mm,
It's okay.
I don't know how to. But I kissed cartoons.
Huh.
Population
One on-
15. And all of them are watching this clown.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wow. Witchcraft! Yeah, I knew it!
Trick
Oh my
candles
God.
are the.
I knew it. Hi, Tom Kenny.
Oh.
That's when he's like, "Ah!" Oh,
Oh! Oh!
nice.
Wow.
Is a slad clown.
Oh!
What?
No.
Oh, that's scary right there.
14.
Oh, man.
Let it be
Hey.
shown this episode starts by killing off comedy.
Hey.
Oh, jeez. What is this music?
If Star Versus can make people feel sorry for a clown,
Oh, the teeth. I hate. Ugh. I hate that teeth falling out dream. Oh, jeez.
Huh?
Bon.
on a plate, you say? Oh, okay. That's
Why is the
point.
clown named Bon Bon?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'd rather take the dance.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Well, that worked out.
Oh, jeez. Seriously?
Oh,
Yeah, that's just the thing that happened.
makes sense.
Mm. Mm.
Oh,
What the?
Are you serious?
oh,
Dude!
What the?
Oh my goodness.
Freak!
Okay, I want to point out that if this scenario were reversed, everybody on the planet would have a problem with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just slapped Marco. Freak.
Oh my god!
Well,
Seafoam green. Oh!
Ooh. Hello.
oh, we're gonna get some belated jealousy here.
No.
Yes, we
The
are.
sword.
Oh dear.
Oh damn.
Mm.
There's way too many sparkles in his eyes. Oh my god.
Hell, woman! Jenna's a freak.
Well, I can see why DC's been pushing this for the season.
Uh-huh.
You see, reason one, there are many.
Mm. Hey, wait, that rat looked like the cornfield rat.
Oh!
Osric.
Legit everybody.
They're building that up. He's gonna get it torn out of his head at some point.
Yep, there's the rat. No.
Mm.
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 Oh dear. Now she's getting jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Bon, come back. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Straight back.
whoa.
She mentioned snowboarding before.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh no.
What the hell? What the hell, Marco?
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, that was sweet.
Mhm. What?
Why?
That's a pretty random problem to have.
Oh!
Oh, that's
Damn, girl. What? Oh shoot!
The time
Oh yeah!
It was adorable.
Mm,
That was so cute.
Oh yeah!
mm.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm really pulling for Marco in this scenario, but I don't know where they're going to go with this.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
She
She's really hurting from this.
Mm-hmm.
What? God.
Damn it. Freaking damn it. They were like, here's this Deus Ex Machina. We're gonna delete it for you though.
Accidentally deleted. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Motives.
Cereal?
Ew.
Hmm. Hmm.
She's still wearing her
Whoa.
same shoes.
Marco's a leg guy, huh?
Oh jeez.
Continuity.
Oh.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Oh. Mm.
Do it for her.
That's a horrible cop out, man. No. Don't look down, don't look
Near,
up.
far,
Is
wherever.
Jackie going to have an I can show you the world moment?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, this girl has
I
ice
picked
blood.
that. Oh wow.
Mm.
No dice.
The
Star?
desperation.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
Okay, I can let Star off the hook because she's new to this.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Because I totally act like that. Is that the one he burned?
Lube.
Hmm.
Wisdom from
How to delete Granny. Hmm. Oh!
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Where's her wand? I don't need you to add to the suspense. I already don't like clouds.
Oh!
Here we go.
Oh no!
Wow, Ludo's
Ludo!
stuck around just for the clown thing.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh wow. The blood moon. What the heck?
Okay.
57 missed girls.
Dang.
Oh, okay. She got her one back.
Oh! Shoryuken!
Alright. Huh, one of those fights of the good old days.
Spire! Spire, where he landed.
Ooh.
Those candles.
So Ludo's plan, though, was just to randomly come pick a fight with Star again.
Was it so random though?
Oh!
Because remember the rat at the gym?
Well,
He's been
okay,
following.
and he hasn't tried having his rats help him before. I'll give him
So
that.
far, he's doing pretty darn good with the wand.
Eh.
Oh no.
Oh,
no. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Is it a permanent one? Oh no.
Where's this gonna go?
Oh no. Yep.
Oh no.
Finally, some karate again. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
He
Uh-oh.
doesn't even want the wand.
It's the book.
I didn't expect that.
Ooh. Somehow I think Glossric could take Ludo. Wait, Glossric doesn't have a choice on these things?
Dang it.
We'll know in a month or two.
Oh, boy.
Great.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, Cadet, it didn't have that much of a clown in it.
Thankfully.
I kind of love when they do that. The whole red herring. Just like what's his name, who looks like Toffee and was hired by evil School for Reformed Princesses lady to hunt them down. He shows up for 2 seconds and crushes the thing at the bargain mart, forcing them to buy something, and then it crushes him back, and that's the end of him.
Right.
And now, the clown, I'm back!
And it's like, nobody cares.
This episode's not about you anymore.
Exactly.
Hey.
The minute Ludo showed up, I was like, all right, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know how this plan was so particularly better plan than his other ones. It was essentially the same as all his other ones. It just this time he just picked the place to show up and pick a fight with Star, and
right.
It wasn't a particularly good place. It was just another setting.
Right.
Well, he added the rats as well, and besides, you could see he waited for this opportunity when Marco was away from Star.
Yeah, when they were separated.
That's about the only thing I could give him, but I mean, otherwise, he's had armies that big before. I think the only difference is the spider and the eagle are a little better than his gang of monsters, but I'm not sure if the rats added much.
I mean, when he actually had an army, though, he had no competence to actually use it properly.
Yeah. There's
if Ludo actually had his old forces, he would have.
Well, actually, considering how competent some of them weren't, I'm wondering if that he might be better off without them. Or if he would have been fine, but we would have had lobster claws still grabbing the wrong thing at the last second. But I don't know. I mean, granted, this still probably would have helped more than the rats, but lots of debate there, I guess. But anyway, this is basically just a slightly better executed version of his old plan, except he himself is tougher now.
Right.
Yeah.
He also didn't go for the wand at all. He just went for the book, which is where the spells are. So his half of the star can do spells?
Well, apparently it's telling him to go for a different sort of plan this time.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't see why he didn't grab the wand while he was at it, but...
because he already has a wand.
Well, he has half a wand. And apparently it's the less powerful half, because we haven't seen... Unless unless it is equal, and he just doesn't know how to use it yet.
And now that he has the book and Glossaric, he'll know how, maybe.
Yeah. So I still don't see how, like, Glossaric, he doesn't even listen to Star and Marco half the time. He has to listen to Ludo just because he has the book.
Aladdin Genie rules.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, he's able to say, well, he was able to say no to Marco, Marco didn't have the wand granted, but I don't.
That could play a factor since he has half of the wand.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if they can show, like, Ludo pistol whipping him into making him go along with it, I mean, I guess I could see it, but
you want to see that, or
no, I could see it. Like, if Ludo, because he has the wand, he's allowed to pistol whip Glossaric until he goes along with it, then I could buy it. But
or actually, another way they could go is wand could tell him a spell that would make Glossaric work for him. Because the wand
too, because it's
has been shown to have some sentiency if it's either toffee or it's evil itself. We don't really know yet, but it could whisper in his ear which spell to use to get Glossaric to actually obey them.
I mean, although they still fit the time in the "I'm on fire, put it out," and the eagle in its usual dead-eyed way obeys.
That was so hilarious. That was hilarious. I'm on fire.
I think that was the loudest I laughed the whole episode. Like, I just
Good job. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that counts as more competent than his old monsters. Well, Spider doesn't go down in one punch to Marco, so I guess she gets to earn her competence points, at least in that. But, although, didn't Buff Frog say he was going to try to warn Star? Like, he has dimensional scissors. That was several episodes ago, and he didn't get there in time. So, like, geez, he kind of putzed around on that one, dude.
I guess I wonder is how long was he underground technically? Because wasn't he there? He was there at minimum 1 day.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless Ludo was already made his attack the next day. I mean, I feel like Buff Frog would have had his, because I mean, he's able to drop in when he wants Star to babysit on a moment's notice. So, I don't know. You screwed the pooch on that one, dude. But hey, anybody who doesn't know that expression is going to turn their heads at that one.
I still do, even though you've explained it to me.
I think most people know that frame, that term.
I'm just too used to spending time with Cadet who doesn't know any expression.
I don't know any expressions. It's really sad. I'm always like, could you explain that one really quick so that I know what you're saying? I have to write them down and then like look at them later. So I'm like, wait, what was that one that you said that would work perfectly for this situation? I have a little. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. And he's not gonna cut this out.
It adds personality, you see.
Oh gosh, it just adds awkward because it's my personality. I am just awkward.
And you are beloved for it.
By you, maybe.
Don't kid yourself. You're adorkable. People love you. You are our breakout character.
Oh, what now?
You know, like Bart Simpson was the Simpsons breakout character.
I haven't watched The Simpsons.
Moving on.
Anyway.
Now you guys know what I meant.
So what are your all general thoughts on the episode?
Can I start?
I'm going to just ask one question first. Do you feel it all lived up to the previous two full double-length episodes?
Those being the Toffee episode and what?
The
the Madam
St. Olga's
school. Yeah.
St. Olga's.
For wayward princesses.
I
don't know.
I realize, like, I mean, that must have been too, like, St. Olga's must have had more indistinct chaos than I realized it for, like, thinking back, like, all I can really remember about it is Princess Marco, dimensional scissors won't work, and Ponyhead was brainwashed. I'm not even sure I remember how they got her back on that one.
I like, for me, I definitely have a better memory of that, in which case it's just like, Star is just basically losing it after going down the laundry chute, and then it's like Ponyhead's just staring, and then like slowly but surely, like that creepy smile start like slowing down, and then she just distracts herself by using a horn to like slash up like a picture of like St. Olga's like advertising within the laundry room, and then it just kept on continuing on until she got back to normal.
Okay, I guess if I had to order them, I'd go Toffee, this one, and then St. Olga's. They're all good. I feel like the I guess the Toffee one did the best job of like building up the stakes, making it seem like it was really coming down to brass tacks. Just Toffee versus Star, mano a mano, and all that. But this one, I mean, I guess Ludo's entrance and his whole like now just suddenly having the spell, but like that happened kind of fast. So I guess this one didn't get quite as much of a chance to make that the real, like, make that seem like this big deal as the Toffee one did. But as a story, though, I mean, or as a not what I meant to say, as a character piece, I guess I should say, it probably has more going for it than the other two. Because I mean, the thing like with I guess it was it was more Marco's story than Star's, I guess I'll say. But it was. I think it really did a good job on that one. Like I don't know. Like, am I the only one who actually is starting to like Jackie and Marco?
I wouldn't blame you after this. I wouldn't blame anybody for liking Jackie and Marco after this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame it. It actually seems another viable ship.
I mean, like,
I feel like this season has just been focused more on Marco, in all honesty.
In some ways.
Yeah,
I'd say
there's
Marco,
a lot of points where it's focused mainly on Marco, and I'm just like,
I wouldn't say necessarily focus on Marco, but also just I would say Marco and Star's relationship and Marco's relationship with Star's world, I guess. Because if you think about it, we don't actually get a lot of standalone like Marco focused episodes, but like Marco interacting either with Star or Star's like friends or like family.
Romance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like Star's character arc has been more like having to the second half of adolescence where you actually learn to grow up a little bit, where you have to start taking that responsibility. Like they brought that in. I guess the thing about that is, though, it's just like, wow, that's interesting, that has its value. That's maybe not where Star excels, because I mean, I don't know, I feel like where she'll start to shine is like once she learns that and then is able to just sort of work it in with her sort of inherent goofiness, insanity, like everything that's fun about her. Like, I could go for wiser but not older Star. Like, totally still a.
But also when like
I forgot about that.
But also when like Star has, and now this produces Star with a. And I think at this point in adolescence, you start getting some of the challenges start getting more and more bigger or harder. And now Star has to deal with the fact that now she's lost she didn't lose her wand, but she lost something even more important than that, and it's the book. Mm-hmm. And it's her book, and she said it herself. She said she's coming to terms with like her role as, I guess her role as like a magic user and a princess of her land. She's saying that has her history, it has her spells, it has everything. It has everything. It's almost like it's akin to a teenager losing their cell phone. They probably have that kind of breakdown when they lose their cell phone, pretty much. But but she's realizing the gravitas of it. Like she just lost that to Ludo, and now there's the possibility of, I guess, of Marco. Of Marco and her relationship being like different than what she thought.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. Star feeling jealousy. That feeling a slight bit of jealousy. That's interesting to see.
I mean, I think Star's been like sad before, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
She's been like aggressive before, and it's made the wand green as well. Like when she's sarcastic.
But I mean, I feel like, this with her having, I guess, an issue that she's going to be thinking about for more than one episode. I mean, that's another thing that's different. I feel like I could actually go for this, like Star sort of at war with her inherent nature.
Right.
Star who has trouble being fun.
And
she's gone.
But what I was going to say is that I don't know if I should wait until she gets back. Is I heard an interesting interpretation of someone, like sort of a fan interpretation, which I actually sort of agree to, which is sort of interesting, is when Star is saying, and I lost Glossric, what she really means is, and I lost you. Which is like, I think is like that fits her emotional like moment at that point. Because think about, she lost her wand. I mean, not her, she lost her book. She lost Glossric, and she at that point also seemed to have lost Marco in her mind.
Right. That's a lot for Star. That's a lot for Star to take. And I, for one, I look forward to seeing how she, how she will deal with everything.
I mean, like, I guess it's like what's the term for what Star is like on a regular basis? Enthusiastic plus insane,
impulsive.
Yeah, just like, well, that just like unrestrained can be a lot of fun. That zany, at war with something weighing her down. Like, I mean, I don't know, like watching someone who's, I guess, optimistic or fun or just like really encouraging actually have to battle against, like actually be hit with stuff that might not be enough to overcome. Like that can be a very interesting struggle. Like, I don't know, what are good examples of that? I mean, Dumbledore pushed to the point where he's like moved to tears, or where he's ready to mess someone up because he's that mad, or just like, I don't know, like that can be, just seeing how even that works out can be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And very intense. But as for Marco and Jackie's thing, though, I mean, I'm like, I know it's the romantic subplots are almost not supposed to be the good part of these teen stories because they always turn out so cheesy. But I mean, I don't know. This time it was kind of getting me into it.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, usually when they do the whole, reverse the like the typical gender dynamic moments people have, like giving Jackie the moment where she's putting her hand on her date, just like standing easy there, I've got you, like. Usually, like when they reverse moments like that, it's usually like cute novelty at best, because you can totally see that that's what they're trying to do. And this time, I didn't even care because, darn it, Jackie is cool.
She is.
She is a cool character. She has the charisma to make that work. She can hold your hand and just stay with me, I've got you, and you buy it coming from her. And Marco is...
Okay, good night, Mo.
Wish me luck. I will be there at 7 in the morning. I've got a test.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Jen.
Hi. Hi, I'm back.
It's going to be me next when somebody starts running up the stairs and yelling at me to shut the hell up at this hour. But anyway, where was I? Oh, but no, yeah, and Marco is someone you obviously believe could use that reassurance. So I mean,
Marco's just adorable. He's
True.
Cute.
True.
Well, I mean, I guess part of what made it work is that they didn't rush it to that point. Like, they kind of made Jackie have to work for it a little bit. Yet she gave Marco that whole, dude, chill out. I'm not here to judge you. And he couldn't at first. And she just kind of kept doing what she does until it worked. I mean, it kind of felt like a real moment, and I don't know if it's one I've ever seen before, but these characters as characterized, no, it worked.
Is good.
Mm-hmm.
Sum it up in 2 words, is good.
Is very good.
It's good.
PS3, broken. Ah! Broken.
I believe so.
What? That was broken, or?
Okay, that's 2 words.
No, I was... yeah. was making... I'm bad at this. Somebody else talk.
Cadet was just saying 2 words. Is good. I was saying, is very good.
So...
the chain was broken.
It's kind of awkward for me to say this. I honestly felt like this episode was, I don't know, there was definitely the whole romance angle that I was really appreciating from Marco and Jackie, but I just didn't feel much of anything for the climax for the episode. I actually kind of felt a bit let down by how it kind of showcased Star reacting. I almost felt like she was crying immediately because we never see her care that much about the spell book at all.
Right.
Glossaric maybe because we've been through many terrible situations and Glossaric was a beacon, but with it just felt like she was just crying because she just wanted to feel something.
No, that's what I was saying before, is one interpretation a fan has is what she actually is saying is I lost Glossaric. What she means is I lost you. When she's talking to Marco, that's when she starts crying. Because think about at this point, she lost her book, which is probably the least important thing she lost, at least emotionally connected to. Then she lost Glossaric, which she's grown to become a friend with. And then at the same time, she lost the person she feels at least that she sort of lost Marco.
I mean, I feel like this is a kind of scene that might register more to you if you're the kind of person who does all your work, all your projects off of one thing, just like me with my laptop, editing all my videos and stuff, for example. It's I don't know, you don't really it. It's not something you go around showing off or whatever. I mean, I don't know that, or it's not. It's just sort of that thing that's always there in the background. But if something if it seems like it's going to be taken away, suddenly it's not oh, that's a shame, or it's more oh shit, I'm just about to lose my entire life. My life is on this device, and it's about to be. I cannot lose it. It's like losing my house.
Or your cell phone.
My life is not on my cell phone.
Well, a lot of people's lives are on their cell phones.
I know I need my cell phone. I use Facebook. That's where all the parties are planned. It's so much easier.
But Facebook is an app that can go on your cell phone.
True.
Well, okay, that's true. Yeah.
I know how I get if I lose my cell phone. I've literally had moments, or if I lose my iPod, I've literally had moments where I've had full-fledged. Yeah, my iPod and my cell phone. I always maintain like those things are going to give me a heartache or a heart attack or an aneurysm one day because I freaked out at losing one or the other, only to find it like in the most darndest places later on.
The fridge.
Or under the bed, or in my other jacket pocket, and then afterwards I'm like, right, because I'm
holding
jackets.
it in my hand. Oh,
right. or that, and then I have to sit, and then I actually have to take a few seconds and breathe and like, oh my gosh, these electronics are going to be the death of me.
I don't know. It's not even like I live my life on any of these devices either. It's just like, that's like. Or I store all my. It's like Batman's utility belt or something. It's just all the stuff you call upon is in there. And although Star's wand, I guess would be more like Batman's utility belt. The book is more like the Bat Cave. It's the home base.
Front, yeah.
Where you go, the thing you go back to rebuild, and it's your rock of the storm. It's your footing underneath you. But I don't know. I guess the mileage on that might vary from person to person. But no, I kind of saw where she was coming from on that, because I mean, it's like, we've had all the build up to stealing the wand and stuff, and it's like, okay, yeah, the wand, that's it. It makes all the flashy stuff happen, but it's like the
spell book is the bullets.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, it's almost like, you're. I don't know. Why can I not think of a comparison that I know people are going to understand instead of one that I don't know. It's like you have a whole project to shoot on your camera and suddenly your charger is gone. So it's like, okay, you can make stuff happen, but now
just with that little bit that you have left.
Yeah, your resources are finite, and then you can't reach any deeper past that point. And meanwhile, Ludo has them now. So like,
right.
I mean, so now the sky's the limit for him, and Star is running on a limited battery.
Right.
Which, and granted, losing the one still probably would have been worse, which makes me wonder again why he didn't just go for them both. But
right.
This is still Ludo's greatest success ever, so you got to give him some credit. It's like, congratulations, Ludo. You have graduated.
Yep.
Yeah, at the minute, he also did he continued the great tradition of making clowns creepy.
Yeah. Unlike the other guy who you still just kind of felt sorry for.
Right.
Or poor Bon.
Yeah. Remembering Kara's life, if anybody saw this, it's like, clowns always get such a bad reputation. They're just guys trying to dress up and entertain people. And because of that, I'm introducing a new clown character on my show, which is just Linkara with his hands behind his back and a clown wig on his head. He's dignified, proper, what else? And not scary in the slightest. I don't know, 50-50 on that one, because, like, For me, there's actually an art of clowning, which, like, not just the makeup, but the behavior that goes with it that can make it, that actually does have a certain genius to it. But yeah, that all said, I feel like now all we think about is like the most exaggerated parts of it, which, yeah, those are scary.
I mean, then again, yeah. Then again, we must not forget like those people who are afraid of clowns because of like a sort of genetic thing about them, like just seeing something that looks alien to them extremely terrifies them.
Well, but at the end of the day, they just need to sit down and ask themselves, why so serious?
Oh man,
no one could see it, but I rolled my eyes very hard.
It was like a quick spin in your eye socket. It's just
Cadet. Let's put a smile on that face.
No.
But also before you, I guess summarize their final thoughts. I think one thing we have to remember is like this is only basically the halfway point of the season.
Yeah.
We still have like let me see, like there's 24 regular episodes, so 10 more episodes to go. Oh no.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are your all final closing thoughts on this?
Great episode. Definitely set up set up for what else to come.
I could definitely see this as like in which Star finally like subconsciously starts to catch up, like maturing, like realizing stuff that she never realized before, like as sort of like the last person to mature. Like everyone else is sort of like had like this mature mentality for like a while compared to her. But to see like a wacky character like her sort of like developing like that, while I didn't appreciate it like fully while watching the episode, looking at it now retrospectively, it's kind of like, can they actually go in a unique direction here? Could they go not in the direction in which comic books would go, and like saying like, hey, let's have like this comic book character be in a romance with someone that's not the true love that we set up before, and then see that like dissipate either in death or breaking up, and then like having them come together, like I'm kind of like hoping for like something concrete with like the whole thing with like Marco and Jackie, because I mean, I know Destiny's at work with like the whole blood moon imagery, but I'm just saying like maybe let's not go with like the Destiny argument here for like it being like a major player, like in influencing like the future events and such,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to like get not starting to I'm just tired of certain aspects, like but I'm just hoping for like some uniqueness to come out of it for me to appreciate it a bit more, the whole conflict of jealousy, of love unacquitted, or not even knowing your feelings and such. I mean, I know it's universal, just hoping for actual talking about these feelings, or self-actualization about like what's hurting you so bad.
I mean, I guess
season. Might see that later.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say that this they definitely did seem to come up with one unique opportunity here. Like, I mean, usually in this scenario with the character who's really just like wild and out there and one of a kind. Like we focus on, I guess, the more normal character, and it's like, ooh, can the more normal character possibly win the heart of this incredible, unique character? Is that even what's best for them? But now, can the unique and wild character like win the more normal one? Like, is that what, like, that I feel like is something we don't see quite as much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, now they might have something, just maybe find some new stuff that would come with that. But and how about we be talking about this instead of the other dimensional monsters and magic and fighting for spells of limitless power.
Right.
But but actually though there might be a reason for that though. It just kind of, other than the build up with the clown, that was admittedly a pretty good punchline, but that just kind of comes out, well, not out of, I mean, they did set it up, it doesn't come out of nowhere, but the reasons to care about it come out of nowhere. Just like, hey, Ludo's making another attempt on Star's stuff, and this time he succeeds, like,
right.
And it's at the last, like, 1/3 or so. And they did, granted, use it to build up Star's emotional sway, like, or the appearance of Jackie and Marco there is what makes her, good magic turn bad and give Ludo and turn the tide in Ludo's favor. But the battle itself, it's like, I feel like the future episodes are going to have to show us what's so terrible about that, or like, the full implication of what's going to come now from Ludo having this spell book and what he wants and what he's going to do with it, because his contribution to this episode was showing up and taking it, not like build up to that.
Did anyone notice that at one point, like when Ludo was getting sucked in, that all of a sudden he started begging for mercy and everything? He's like, he's like, I'd have mercy on you, and I'm like, what? Like, no, you wouldn't.
Well, and he didn't too. Like the situation reversed itself, and he started.
And he got back
taunting,
and he was back once he was back in control.
Although, I mean, I don't even know if that was just to point out that he wouldn't, that like he does deserve no mercy, or if it's to raise the question of like, well, would he? Like, if she had shown him mercy, would, I don't know, he feel compelled in some way? It's like, I don't know. We haven't really seen the question of Ludo's good side, if he has one, pushed very far. It's more been like him as an underdog. Can he tough it out and do something right?
Yeah.
And also as a spoiled brat in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And just like just pretty much a comical, typical villain.
Yeah.
The dark helmet of Star versus is what he was in season 1. The guy who's slightly more competent than his crew, but that doesn't count for much.
Right. Mm-hmm. And now the one who seems to be finding his footing as a real villain. I mean, he still has some funny moments, but there's now the underlining edge to it.
Mm-hmm. There's him being corrupted even by like what happens when you push a guy like that too far.
Right. I think granted that his experience with Toffee definitely shaped him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, his experience being tossed aside or banished by Star shaped him. I'm wondering what he'd say about his experience with Toffee, because, I mean, he was certainly one-upped there, but
right.
Yeah, like I don't know. He didn't even seem like he was particularly embarrassed like that. He just sort of came across like, I don't know, Starscream or something. Just like, I'll be as pathetic as I need to be as long as I get my way in the end.
Yeah, true.
So, but yeah, you almost wonder. Actually, I still really want the standoff between Ludo and Toffee. Just like, so you thought I was a joke before, huh? Well, how do you like me now?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And it also, I think it's definitely going to build up to even more of a magic duel with Star and Ludo. Now they have both fragments of the wand, and now Ludo is starting to learn some moves with the wand.
Mm-hmm.
He could almost, I think, give him more time. He could almost maybe, it's a big maybe.
And she cut out.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Absolutely.
While you wait for her, Cadet, you have your final thoughts in this episode?
Honestly, I felt like this was really mellow, especially compared to the one where we did the separate react. That one I'm still stuck on. I could still go for hours talking about that one.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Episode was that interesting?
Here you are. It was to me like, as soon as the pony one started, I was like, wait, there's more. I don't even want to talk about the second episode. Like, I want to talk about the first one right now. I feel like this one, that's the thing. That one was more about her history and about her family standing and what that implies in terms of how she's going to be coming to power, how she was raised, that sort of thing. Her history. This one was more about the struggle with the self internally, taking what she has learned and what she knows and moving forward from it. So I'm like, it feels more mellow than that one was for some reason to me, but I still think it was just as important. But again, it just feels calmer this episode for some reason. They definitely I like that they sort of, what episode was it? It was the one where Glossaric Marco pissed Glossaric off and he was hiding in the donut box for the day, where he said there's a book, and I was just like, oh crap, they're gonna bring that back. And they did, and I was like, oh. What I'm wondering now is how they're gonna bring back that giant corn weird castle thing that he was making, that Buff Frog found. I was like, is he making a map for the castle and like trying to figure out the best way to go in?
Yeah, some kind of invasion or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, so I've seen pieces of his, pieces of this come back, so I'm wondering how they're going to execute that, in all honesty. This sort of felt like the calm before the storm, really, to me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that makes any sense. Is that the right phrase?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. That's a good way. That's a great way to put it, actually.
I guess to me, like, mid-season finale, it's like, I guess one of two ways they could go on that one, that, or at least that I could imagine. Just like, one, something is ending, like, yeah, we've seen part one of the conflict, and now, yeah, part one comes to an end, and two, the route they went, like, something is beginning.
Yeah.
Like, we had part one of the whole, like, the dynamic with Star and Marco. Now that the fact that she has feelings for him after all,
yeah,
has come to the surface. We've seen part one of that, and we've seen, I don't know, I guess the build up to part one of Ludo having a spell book now, just like, like, like we said, that kind of it comes out of nowhere at the end. Like we haven't really seen. I feel like what we got was not an adventure based in that. It was the build up for the adventure based in that. So
yeah.
And it's appropriate. It's appropriate, like where they're doing this. I mean, it's a mid-season finale. This is it's really appropriate of where they're building this.
You don't blow the whistle. What's the phrase? Damn it. Like, this is really showing itself. Forget I said anything. I usually am prepared for this kind of thing.
Oh, don't feel bad. It's pretty much as you said it before, Cadet. It's the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And I anticipate it'll be a pretty cool one.
Somebody get Christopher Lee in here to say, "This is only the beginning."
Yes, or like Shang Tsung is like, "It has begun."
That didn't sound a thing like Christopher Lee either. You need to be like.
No, I said Shang Tsung.
No, me. I was like.
Oh.
That was probably better. This is only the beginning.
True.
Yeah, it was closer. Oh, well.
That'll work.
Well, I guess to give my closing thoughts in this episode, like I consider, like I said, I really like this episode, and I have to sort of heavily disagree with pretty much everything Unova said about the relationship as a heavy Starco shipper. At the same time, this is more or less going exactly as I have planned. Even actually have several hilariously accurate predictions when I've seen promos for this that are on comments on YouTube. But like this more or less is progressing as I thought, where I felt the Star would not feel her emotions for Marco come out until Marco actually started having a relationship with Jackie, which went from 0 to 50 very fast.
Right.
But like I just felt that in general, just because like Marco has been like invested in like Jackie for I think literally a decade or something close to it.
Right.
Well, she said in third grade, right?
Third grade, yeah. How old is?
Yeah.
What grade are they in? Are they in high school?
I think they're 14.
Yeah,
Okay, so.
Yeah, because.
Oh wait, no. She said when you were 3, you threw up on me.
3 for reals? Holy crap! Oh yeah, because like in the thing where they pause time, we saw him growing up and like watching her, but not actually saying anything for the longest time. And they were waddling
for
around.
the longest time.
But, yeah, but like I knew that from like for Starco to happen, Marco must address as part of his connect. Like he must get over like this relation. He must go through the emotions of actually investing in Jackie, or he can never, in my mind, without it seeming like cheesy and forced, like a relationship with Star without first having a relationship with Jackie. Because like he's just so emotionally invested in her, because literally he's been having a crush on her for like a decade. I mean, literally a decade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I felt this exact, and also like I don't know how many of you seen Toradora?
Never
the
heard
anime,
of
not the.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Well, for any listeners on here, like I feel, after seeing that show, like I feel the Star and Marco's relationship will pretty much go down the exact same path. Like to avoid spoilers to everyone in the chat, I just won't mention how, but like I kept saying for a while that this relationship I feel is going like Toradora. But like overall, I feel like, I mean, we already have season 3 confirmed to be in production, so I have a feeling Starco, it will, in my opinion, happen, but it won't happen for like a while, like a season and a half or something. Like it won't happen. It's far off. I mean, we'll probably have Marco and Jackie here for, hard to say how long, but it will be a serious, I feel, relationship for a long time. But like through that, I feel like they'll like help strengthen Starco. I'm very tired, so I'm not making as good an argument for this. One of my favorite ships right now, as it should be. But
well, no, I mean that
you are a hardcore Starco shipper too.
Well, I mean the way he's describing that is the way that these the go-to way that these stories usually go down, like how the two main characters ultimately get together when there's someone else in the love triangle. But it's I mean, I don't know. Like as much as I could see Star and Marco going together, I mean, I don't know. Well, they did just convince me that Jackie and Marco go together pretty well too. So I mean, I guess I'd almost
respect. What's the ship name for that, DC?
Mako.
Jacko.
I forget. There actually is one. It's like Mako or
Mackie.
Like, Mackie. That's it, I think.
But like I don't know. Like I'm trying to. Well, I would respect them for like maybe mixing up the cliche there. I'm trying to remember how many shows have done that, have resisted, just like having the main characters be main characters together, essentially. But there was Legend of Korra, but I feel like for obvious reasons that's not the part that anybody appreciates, that it was mixing up the cliche. No spoilers, though.
Right.
Because it's still on my list. I'm so out of touch.
I actually started watching Avatar, the original series.
Not yet.
Don't feel bad. I haven't either. I still gotta finish Steven Universe.
Just one single tear.
Both good. Actually, Avatar and Steven Universe, but I feel like they have a similar appeal. Like with a handful of exceptions, most of them in Steven Universe, there really aren't a lot of episodes that like wildly vary in quality. Like they all just feel like they're part of the same picture.
Well, except for any episode that's focusing on I forget the one earring guy and the conspiracy guy.
Ronaldo,
and then the other one that has a
Lars.
Lars and Ronaldo. Like, I mean, I have so much sympathy because if you've even seen Nostalgia Critics, like watching him those episodes, like his watching of those, like I have to agree with his and his brothers. Like whenever Ronaldo or what's the other guy's name? Lars episode comes up, you just like have like a sigh, like it's one of those episodes.
I think I skipped Ronaldo's episodes. I don't really feel that way about Lars because like I can appreciate that they're trying to go for a character who you don't necessarily like but who does exist. I think I get more like that with the Onion episodes.
Oh my! I mean, Onion's like what? Onion is like Onion seems evil to me. Onion is evil. He's not really evil. He's just weird.
Alright,
I mean, like
I guess I just want to say, I could say see y'all next week. This time because we're going to be stuck on
closing sentences on the Star episode. Then, just so we end on that.
I mean, that's what we were doing before, like the final thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Favorite episode of the season so far? Anybody?
Favorite episode. I'm not gonna say favorite, but it's definitely up there.
It doesn't feel like a favorite to me.
Yeah.
It could definitely be in the run.
Guys.
It could definitely be close in the running for favorite, but I don't think I have a favorite just yet. But it's definite. But this one is definitely a candidate.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like not my favorite, but I mean, I feel like actually, funny enough, even though it's not an A and B episode, I feel like it can almost split it up like one that like. Yeah, and surprisingly, it's the Jackie and Marco stuff that was better than the Ludo stuff, but both were good. I feel like this is a B+ episode.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Cool.
Good it.
Oh, hang on, her mic cut out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
All right. Well, I might as well say, like, yeah, I do actually consider this probably my favorite one of the season thus far. Just because there's so many different layers. So, like, there's the Jackie and Marco actually getting development relation, like, aspect. Jackie actually becoming a three-dimensional character in this episode. There's Star coming to grips with her feelings, and like we have so much empathy with Star. There's also Ludo actually like leveling up again and actually succeeding. There's also the Blood Moon Ball and Destiny coming back into play, which I am so going to like at some point make the Blood Moon be turned into Death Star. I'm still making that cut at some point.
For all the like heavy shadowing they're apparently doing under the surface that Marco is vulnerable to dark corruption, like he's really cowboying up a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like if he is vulnerable, I guess you almost can't like hold it against him because whatever it is, it's not due to lack of effort on his part.
It's not of this world.
I think it's probably from all the insecurities inside the boy.
Could be. I don't know. Maybe actually, it's like Norman Bates in Psycho 2. You see how much he could be the good guy if the world would only frickin' let him.
But cadets, where you're like, is this your favorite episode? If not, what was your favorite episode of the season thus far?
I was gonna say, you guys should know what my favorite has been so far from how much I bring it up.
Yeah, we predict. We just wanted to confirm.
Like, come on, guys. I could still talk about that episode. Like, I want to say that this episode, I don't know how I feel about it really, because at this moment in time, I don't feel like negative about it, but I'm waiting for what comes after, and it doesn't make that episode any better for me in the terms of that, because I know that this was sort of like the middle ground till we reach the actual climax in the series. So I'm like, it doesn't have real closure, and so when I get the closure, I might feel better about this episode. But as of right now, I don't feel bad, but I don't really feel like, Yeah,
this episode, like, if I had to make an MLP comparison, this episode reminded me a lot of Luna Eclipse. I think that is the one thing of the one where she, the one where she makes it like just it says like this sort of darker mid-season episode. It sort of has bigger significance.
Oh, you mean Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep?
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, the other one is the first Halloween one where she
comes down and
needs friends.
Yeah, that's what I was. Like Do Princesses Dream of Magic, like the one that's hard to pronounce. But yeah, I felt that one where it's just sort of like a mid-season like point where it has more significance. Well, this is, I would say, is a more dedicated to be continued aspect because. This is a major cliffhanger.
That one had a little more closure to it,
Yeah. The thing about this one is like, I think I'm sure everybody in this chat has had a situation where they wanted to be with that person that they had like idolized at some point, where it was like, so like seeing Marco be able to do that with his crush of however many years is like, yes, go. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. But then you see Star and you're like, I've also been in that position where you see the person that you have a crush on and so you see them with the person that they like and you're just like, oh crap. So that's why I'm like, I can see why people would ship either or. I can totally see why. It's too relatable.
Either ship. This doesn't think is both ships work. Both ships actually work.
They do. They really do.
I just want to sort of comment on that. That actually reminds me of some comment someone said, which is like, so what makes stars?
That part?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a comment, like forum comment, where someone like said, what makes Star like feel so horrible right now is that it's not that she just feels like she's losing Marco in this situation, but but she can't really be upset about it as well because like she likes Jackie. She also likes that Marco likes Jackie.
Exactly.
So like it's like she can't hate Jackie. She can't hate Marco for this. She can only
she's
really
been
hate
openly
herself.
crushing on the other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the keyboard.
And
dude.
she's also like pushed him to be more assertive with Jackie.
Right.
Like with the episode that they paused time where she's like,
it's like
when
the
are you gonna actually say something to her?
It's like the classic best friend. It's like the classic like best friends and more than best friends thing. Like you want them to be happy, so you push them towards like what they really want, but you ignore your own feelings in the process, thinking you don't have them, and then you see them with that other person, and all of a sudden those pesky little things called feelings just pop right up, you know?
Yeah. And that's why I'm not sure how I feel about this episode. Bringing it all back around.
I mean, I will say that this episode, like the personal feelings thing, hurts me on this episode. Even though I have been in a couple of these scenarios like that, I will say. But
I've been in way too many ones.
People you idolize. Word of advice never quite works out the way you think it will. But
nope.
I guess for me, idolize is a strong word, but you know.
Another thing you like here is that they get together and it does work, not because Marco has been making it happen the way he always dreamed, but because Jackie really is that cool. She really is someone who's worth being with,
right?
And is able to sort of make it work. But yeah, I feel like though. All the same, like I do think that Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep is a better episode of MLP than this is of Star Versus. I'll stick with saying this is a B+ episode. Like I do like it better than the first 5 episodes of this season. I like it better than that one with Marco and Ponyhead ordering pizza.
Definitely.
I like it better than 12. I guess I'd put it on par with maybe episode 7 and 8, like thoroughly good, but like the red hot episodes I feel like were 9, 10, and 11, and maybe 13. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with 10 as my favorite episode of the season, narrowly edging out 9 and 11. 10 is Frenemies and
oh yeah, that's the one with Tom in Frenemies. That's the one with Tom in it, right?
I was like, I don't think everybody's got the thing open. The list of all the episodes open.
Not me. Not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Tom one and the one with Buff Frog solving the mystery.
Oh yeah.
All right. But I guess see y'all next week. Sort of. I gotta figure out what. Yeah, it's see y'all next week. I don't know what yet for.
Tell us who you ship in the comments below.
Yeah, do it.
Well, you know what they're gonna say, right?
No.
Tomko.
Jack. It's either gonna be Tomko, Jacko, or Starco. But here's another one. How many of you viewers are gonna say Jenko?
Oh, jeez, Jen.
No.
Second.
No. I meant the character. Wait. What's the other one? What's her name? Jenna or something?
Janet.
Sorry. Okay. Jenno. Okay. Sorry. Let me read.
Jen is not shipping herself with Marco.
Sure, Jen?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure.
There actually is a shipping name for it. That's what I was confused about Mackie, because I think it was Mackie for Jackie or Jana, because I know there's they have both of them have one that starts with an M, and they're both similar.
That reminds me, the thing with her and Star in the bathroom with Marco, still uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe they put that in
the cartoon. It's like, oh my god.
I wouldn't say much about it if it were just Star, because she and Marco, I mean, they live in the same house. They've been
in the bathroom together. They had that episode in season 1. It was like episode 6 or something.
As long as they don't direct it towards anything uncomfortable, it's like, okay, no, they do have that relationship that's like borderline siblings at point. I can live with that. Stalker girl telling Jackie to sniff Marco's butt after getting... She makes it a little uncomfortable.
That was uncomfortable.
Physical contact on the bum. I was just, while he's in the towel, I was like, no, guys.
That was uncomfortable.
I mean, it's hilarious, but like on principle, it should be a little bit uncomfortable.
You know what? But considering the character,
not funny to me.
Considering the character she is, I mean, yeah, she made it weird, but
maybe that's the point.
She's the token kind of weird girl. I think that's what she does. But still, Jenko, I guess, if that's her name, Jenko.
Yeah. I don't know. Put her with one of Marco's friends or something. They're
actually
weird.
The most interesting idea I've seen with Jana is actually her ending up with Tom or something like that.
Tom. Oh no.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be so weird.
I mean, I want to see the kind of guy Tom becomes if he ever cowboys up.
You know what? Actually, that could work because she's all into the occult and everything, and well, he's a demon or whatnot. That could work.
Yeah, actually, it almost seems obvious now that you start.
I could imagine him as like, so how does it feel like you have a third eye? He's like, how does it feel to have two eyes? It's like, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, well, having three eyes is pretty cool too. Also, having magical powers.
And scene.
Start the shipping.
See y'all next week or at some point to be determined.
Good night.
To be continued.